Have you ever noticed how the people who seem the most attractive in dating are not always the loudest, richest, or most physically perfect? Sometimes it is the calm man who speaks less but means every word. Sometimes it is the woman who does not beg for attention, yet somehow commands the room without trying. And meanwhile, countless people who are kind, caring, attractive, and loyal keep getting ignored, ghosted, manipulated, or emotionally drained in relationships. The painful truth is this: most people enter dating desperate to be chosen instead of learning how to choose wisely. They hand over their emotional peace to strangers too quickly. They overtext, they over-explain, they overgive, they panic when someone pulls away. And without realizing it, they slowly lose their confidence trying to keep somebody interested. Stoicism flips this entire mindset upside down. A Stoic does not chase validation. A Stoic does not crumble because someone failed to text back. A Stoic understands that attraction built on anxiety will eventually become emotional suffering. The moment you stop treating dating like a survival mission and start treating it like a process of observation, your entire energy changes. Suddenly you stop trying to win people over and start paying attention to who actually deserves access to your life. That shift alone changes everything. Most people secretly believe dating success comes from saying the perfect words, having perfect looks, or learning manipulation tactics online. But Stoicism teaches something far more powerful. Emotional control creates natural attraction. Think about how many people destroy potential relationships because they cannot control fear. They panic after one delayed message. They become jealous over small things. They stalk social media, looking for hidden meanings. They start arguments because they need constant reassurance. Fear quietly poisons attraction. When someone feels emotionally unstable, people sense it immediately. Stoicism teaches you to separate what you can control from what you cannot. You cannot control whether someone likes you. You cannot control whether they stay loyal. You cannot control whether they lose interest. But you can control your reactions, your standards, your patience, and your dignity. And ironically, people are far more drawn to someone who remains grounded than someone constantly trying to secure affection. Calmness feels powerful because so few people truly have it. One of the biggest mistakes people make in dating is revealing their entire emotional world too early. They meet someone on Friday, and by Monday, they are already imagining marriage, vacations, and lifelong commitment. Their emotions sprint ahead, while reality walks slowly behind. Stoicism warns against becoming emotionally attached to fantasies. A Stoic dates reality, not imagination. They pay attention to patterns instead of promises. Anybody can say beautiful words in the beginning. Anybody can pretend for a few weeks. Anybody can create excitement. But consistency reveals character. This is why Stoics observe people carefully before becoming deeply invested. They understand that emotional discipline protects the heart better than blind optimism ever could. In modern dating, people often confuse intensity with compatibility. Just because somebody gives you butterflies does not mean they are healthy for you. Sometimes anxiety feels exciting because chaos is familiar. Stoicism teaches you to pause long enough to see clearly instead of drowning in emotional highs. Another powerful Stoic lesson for dating success is learning how to handle rejection without losing yourself. Most people take rejection as proof that they are not good enough. They obsess over what they said wrong, what they should have looked like, or why someone chose another person instead. But Stoicism teaches that rejection is often information, not condemnation. Not everybody will connect with you. Not everybody will value your personality. Not everybody will recognize your worth. And that is normal. Imagine how emotionally free you become when you stop measuring your value by somebody else's interest level. Suddenly, dating becomes lighter. You stop begging for approval. You stop forcing conversations that clearly have no energy. You stop trying to convince emotionally unavailable people to love you properly. A Stoic understands that chasing people who are unsure about you will eventually destroy your self-respect. the right connection should not require you to abandon your dignity to keep it alive. Many people unknowingly sabotage dating because they are terrified of being alone. They tolerate disrespect because loneliness scares them more than bad treatment. They ignore red flags because they fear starting over. They remain attached to people who clearly drain them emotionally because at least they are not alone at night. Stoicism teaches something uncomfortable but freeing. If you cannot enjoy your own company, you will eventually become emotionally dependent on people who are bad for you. A strong dating mindset starts with building a life that already has peace without a relationship. When your happiness depends entirely on another person's attention, you become vulnerable to manipulation. But when you already have purpose, goals, discipline, friendships, and inner stability, you stop approaching dating from desperation. And desperation has a smell people can sense instantly. Stoics become attractive because they do not radiate emotional hunger. They radiate self-control and purpose. Stoicism also teaches the importance of silence in dating. Most people talk too much when nervous. They explain themselves endlessly. They reveal insecurities too quickly. They try to fill every quiet moment because silence feels uncomfortable. But silence can be powerful. Calm silence shows confidence. It shows emotional control. It creates mystery naturally without playing games. Think about how often people ruin attraction by overreacting emotionally during conflict. One small misunderstanding turns into paragraphs of angry texts, emotional outbursts, passive-aggressive social media posts, or desperate attempts to force closure. Stoicism teaches restraint. Not every emotion deserves expression. Not every disagreement deserves drama. Sometimes the strongest move is stepping back, breathing, and responding later with clarity instead of emotional chaos. In today's dating world, emotional discipline stands out because emotional impulsiveness has become so common. There is also a harsh reality Stoicism forces people to face. Attraction alone is not enough to build a peaceful relationship. Someone can be beautiful, charming, funny, and exciting while still being emotionally destructive. Many people keep choosing partners based on chemistry while ignoring character. Stoics care deeply about character because they understand that beauty fades, excitement fluctuates, and emotions change. Character determines whether somebody remains loyal during hard times. Character determines whether somebody communicates honestly. Character determines whether somebody brings peace or confusion into your life. A Stoic dating mindset asks deeper questions. Does this person respect boundaries? Are they emotionally mature? Do they take accountability? Are they consistent? Can they control their anger? Can they communicate during conflict without cruelty? These questions matter far more than temporary excitement. A peaceful relationship is built on emotional stability, not endless emotional fireworks. Stoicism also protects people from becoming consumed by modern dating culture. Today, many people are addicted to validation. Dating apps, likes, attention, and endless options have trained people to constantly seek external approval. Some people do not even date because they truly want connection. They date because they want to feel desired. Stoicism cuts through this illusion by teaching that self-worth cannot depend on external reactions. Imagine how powerful it is when someone genuinely enjoys your presence, but their happiness does not collapse if you leave. That energy feels secure instead of clingy. People who constantly need reassurance often become emotionally exhausting over time, but somebody who already knows their value moves differently. They do not need to perform constantly for attention. They do not lose themselves trying to impress others. They remain authentic because their identity is not dependent on approval. One of the most dangerous habits in dating is ignoring reality because emotions feel good. A Stoic mindset forces honesty. If someone repeatedly disappears, avoids commitment, lies, disrespects boundaries, or only contacts you when convenient, Stoicism says, believe the pattern instead of the excuse. Many people waste years hoping somebody will become who they imagined instead of accepting who they truly are. Hope can become emotional self-destruction when disconnected from reality. Stoics understand that love without wisdom becomes suffering. They would rather face painful truth early than live inside comforting lies for years. This mindset prevents endless emotional cycles where people stay attached to toxic situations long after the red flags became obvious. Another Stoic principle that creates dating success is emotional independence during uncertainty. Early dating naturally contains uncertainty. You do not fully know someone yet. Their intentions may not be clear yet. Many people become mentally consumed during this stage. They reread messages repeatedly. They analyze every word. They lose focus at work. Their mood rises and falls based on someone else's attention. Stoicism teaches emotional balance during uncertainty. Instead of obsessing, a Stoic continues living their life fully. They continue building goals, exercising, working, learning, and maintaining inner peace while dating unfolds naturally. They do not pause their life waiting for emotional confirmation from another person. Ironically, this balanced energy often creates stronger attraction because it signals confidence and emotional stability instead of obsession. In the end, the Stoic mindset for dating success is not about becoming cold, emotionless, or impossible to reach. It is about learning how to love without abandoning yourself in the process. It is about understanding that your peace is more valuable than temporary attention. Most people spend years trying to become more attractive to others while ignoring the real issue. They never learned how to control their emotions, protect their standards, or remain calm under emotional pressure. Stoicism teaches you that the strongest person in dating is not the one who can attract the most people. It is the one who can walk away from disrespect without begging, the one who can handle rejection without collapsing, the one who refuses to lose their identity just to keep somebody interested. That kind of strength changes the entire dating experience. You stop fearing abandonment because you stop abandoning yourself first. And the truth is, when you finally stop chasing validation, stop forcing connections, and stop treating dating like a test of your worth, something strange happens. You become calmer, more magnetic, more difficult to manipulate. You stop reacting emotionally to every small shift in attention. You stop panicking over silence. You stop trying to control outcomes you were never meant to control. Instead, you become somebody who values peace, clarity, self-respect, and emotional discipline above temporary excitement. And that energy stands out in a world filled with emotional chaos. Because while everybody else is desperately trying to be chosen, the Stoic quietly becomes the person everyone notices but cannot easily shake. If this message spoke to you, take a moment to ask yourself one question. How many times have you sacrificed your peace just to keep somebody from leaving? That realization alone can change your entire future in dating. And if you're ready to build stronger confidence, emotional discipline, and a mindset that protects your peace instead of destroying it, subscribe to Psychovest for more videos designed to help you think clearly, move wisely, and become mentally stronger in every area of life.